You're listening to 98.5 The GOAT in the morning, featuring WIldman Flemington.
Pass the jack, Mac.
And Richard Stiffy Nixen.
That's Nixon without the O.
98.5 The GOAT.
Good morning, Hatchet Wound Nevada. I'm WIldman Flemington.
And this is Richard Stiffy Nixon.
It's a beautiful Thursday morning here in Hatchet Wound. How are you, Stiffy?
I'm doing pretty good, Woody. Just excited to go out and enjoy the town. Going to Club Red tonight. Gonna tear it up. If anybody wants to be there, I will be square dancing.
Square dancing. I have never seen you dance a day in your life.
Well, I gotta tell you, it's something you're gonna want to see. I've got two left feet, and they're both looking for you.
Of course, I've actually been away from the station for a while. I had to take a little personal retreat the last few months, so glad to be back. Glad to be back here on the show. I don't know how you survived without me.
It's been hell, but I'm super glad you're back. Nobody, and I mean nobody, does the show like WIldman Flemington.
Gotta stay wild. That's what they say. That's what they call me.
WIldman Flemington.
Oh, excellent.
We got a great show this morning here. Beautiful Hatchet Wound, 4 a.m. Ready to get going. I'm trying to look and see if Tammy's up in the booth. I think she's coming.
Of course, talking about Tammy, Boobed, the producer of the show.
Yeah. She does a great job. She's been doing this job for 8 years. Can you believe that?
8 years, and she's still the worst in the biz.
Oh, Tammy Boobed. So we do have a great show today. After this break, we'll be right back with the Is That News segment. It's the segment we do every day where we cover news here in Hatchet Wound.
Yep.
We also have a... sorry, go ahead. Go ahead, Stiffy.
Oh, I was going to try it. I don't know if I can even do it, but it's backstreet passes for the front stage boys. We've got a watermelon carving contest with a little twist. You're blindfolded.
Oh, that's going to be interesting. Backstreet passes for the front stage. Have you ever seen the front stage boys?
I have not, Woody. It's a little out of my forte. Let's just say.
Very interesting. I was on a bender in '98 and I saw them.
Do you even remember it?
A little bit. I remember the beginning of the show.
Uh-oh.
That's about it. I woke up somewhere in the desert after that. So yeah.
And you were able to do the show out here. That's because we're here in beautiful, wide open Hatchet Wound, Nevada.
Yeah. And then we're going to have local business owner Remmy Renold of Red, White, and Blue Tuxedos. He's going to stop in and tell us a little about his new business that has opened up here in Hatchet Wound.
Can't wait for that. That's going to be a hell of a show. I think I might need a tuxedo for my night out tonight anyway, so maybe I'll ask him if I could.
Well, do people wear tuxedos to dance clubs?
Not traditionally, no. But I am hoping that I can wear something extravagant, something cool that'll make the ladies think that guy likes to party.
You're a trendsetter, right?
That's
what
right.
They call you.
Yeah, I set the trends and then I bust them down.
Oh, speaking of trends, it's a trend that every morning at this time we go to our very own Biff with the traffic report.
Traffic report. We got some traffic down on May Avenue. You know what May reminds me of? I just watched that Spider-Man movie. You know, the one with the kid, the Disney one with the little kid in it. I was pretty confused by that because I thought Spider-Man was supposed to be a man. But in this movie, he's like a kid going to like kindergarten or something. I don't know. They went on like a vacation to see the Washington Monument. That was pretty cool, I guess. But I didn't understand, why was he a little kid? I thought Spider-Man was a man. That didn't make any sense to me at all. But also, the other thing that didn't make any sense to me was, I thought Aunt May, I thought the opposite. I thought she was like a really old lady, like a really old, dusty old lady. But in this one, she's like 26 and kind of hot looking. But like Aunt May's supposed to be old and gross. But I was okay with this change. My wife didn't really care for that change though. She was kind of jealous of Aunt May. But that's all right because my wife's a bitch. So it's perfectly fine with me if Aunt May is hot. Also, I never once saw that kid eat a spider. I thought Spider-Man ate a spider and became a Spider-Man. He's more like Spider-ish boy. I guess he knew a spider. Maybe he met a spider, saw a spider on his bathroom wall. Now he has spider abilities, I guess. But in the original, didn't Tobey Maguire eat a whole spider? I'm pretty sure that was in the original scene of that movie. That was a pretty good movie. Tobey Maguire, he was a pretty cool dude. My wife's also jealous of Tobey Maguire because he's hot too. But again, she's a bitch. So yeah. So if you're coming down May Street, be careful because there is a traffic jam. 3 cars. And that Spider-Man movie is on, I think it's on Paramount. So go check it out. This has been Biff with the traffic report.
Oh darn, my raccoon insignia is dirty. Again? Yeah, seems like every Tuesday before the harvest of the Grand Horatio, this happens. Well, you'll never get the profit of the absolute to sing in your reliquary with an insignia like that. You need Carter's Raccoon Insignia Spray. Carter's Raccoon Insignia Spray? That's right, just one spray and you're back in Cadmalog's good graces. Guaranteed. Trust in Carter, praise be unto him.
Mistaken by what a fright. Didn't see it in the dim moonlight. Tasted strange, but I craved more. Now I'm hooked, can't ignore. Accidentally ate my own poop. Now I'm hooked, what a loop. Addicted to this taste so vile. Can't resist, it's my guilty style. At first repulsed, now I'm drawn to this taste that I stumbled upon. Can't explain this twisted bliss. In this strange addiction, I reminisce. Accidentally ate my own poop. Now I'm hooked, what a loop. Addicted to this taste so vile. Can't resist, it's my guilty style. Friends are shocked, can't understand how I fell for this taste so bland. But once you try, you'll never know how it grips you, won't let go. Accidentally ate my own poop. Now I'm hooked, what a loop. Addicted to this taste so vile. Can't resist, it's my guilty style. In this strange twisted thing, I found a love I can't evade. Accidentally ate my own poop. Now addicted in this strange loop.
That was Addicted to the Taste by Crocodile Red.
Love that song.
Beautiful song. Don't really understand a lot of the lyrics, but very beautiful.
I think it's about eating poop.
Oh. I got a different interpretation, but I'm glad you filled me in.
Happy to do it.
Thank you. Speaking of things we're happy to do, Stiffy, do you know what time it is?
I think I do. Is this news? All right, I'm going to read off some news stories and get your take on it. Let all of our drivers go into work today know what's going on here at Hatchet Wound. First up, Hatchet Wound's unusual solution to traffic jams. In a bid to tackle traffic congestion, Hatchet Wound Nevada has introduced a peculiar measure, replacing stop signs with interpretive dance zones. Commuters are now required to perform a short interpretive dance at intersections instead of stopping, with moves ranging from the cha-cha slide to the Macarena. Locals report mixed feelings, with some embracing the change, while others feel like they're starring in a bizarre musical.
Oh, you know what? I was coming into work this morning, and I saw this man on the side of the road making dove motions with his hands, and I thought he was just a crackhead.
Tammy, of course, taking offense to that because her husband is, in fact, a former crackhead. But
Former. I don't know about that.
well, okay. Well, just in general, though, I gotta say that I don't see how this will help traffic. And if anything, I think it'll make it worse, especially if some.
It'll slow it down, but it'll keep Biff in his job, right?
That's true. Biff needs his job. He's as we heard before, he does the traffic better than anybody. So
yes,
maybe he'll have an interpretive dance that he can tell us the traffic soon.
Probably about Spider-Man.
Next up, alien abduction or oversleeping. Residents of Hatchet Wound woke up bewildered as dozens of garden gnomes vanished overnight. While some blame extraterrestrial visitors, others suspect a local prankster or a case of mass sleepwalking. In response, the town has organized a gnome vigil, hoping for their swift return and to shed light on this mysterious disappearance.
I'm actually okay with this one. I never liked the little gnomes.
Would you say you have a fear of garden gnomes?
Not really a fear, more of an annoyance. You know, trying to stumble home drunk at night. You know, they're easy to trip over.
That's true. What happens when you trip over a garden gnome and you land hard on your butt?
Is this Oh, okay. I thought you were actually asking me. That was a setup for a fart joke.
I know you had your little sabbatical, but you got to come back sometime.
Sorry. I'm still trying to get back in the swing of things here.
Next up, Mayor's quirky pet parade backfires. Hatchet Wound's annual pet parade took a bizarre turn when Mayor John decided to enter his beloved goldfish, Gerald, into the competition. Despite the cheers, judges were left scratching their heads when Gerald was awarded Best in Show, sparking outrage among participants with more conventional pets. The incident has led to calls for clearer guidelines and possibly a reevaluation of the town's definition of a pet.
Wow. The Mayor John himself. Sounds like the residents were in for a game of heartbreak warfare. That's a John Mayer song.
That went over my head. I don't listen to that. I only listen to square dance music.
What is square dance music?
You haven't heard of Tom B. Dangle and the Square Dance Boys?
Never.
Oh, you should check them out. They're one of the best.
Okay. Well, that was Is That News? But before we go, we do want to remind you to stay tuned because we are about to do a blindfolded watermelon carving competition for backstreet passes to the front stage boys, and you want these passes.
You absolutely do. If you aren't trying to get these passes, what the hell are you doing unless you're square dancing?
98.5. The GOAT.
She said, baby, it ain't mine. Got it from a sorry sky. Came to munch on sweets all night from the mothership's bright light. Chocolate bars are all but gone. Candies vanish before dawn. Alien eyes, they shine so bright. Eating all my treats inside. Baby from space, gotta taste my candy. Coming out of nowhere, it ain't handy. Step from space. Gotta taste my candy. Coming out of nowhere, it ain't handy. Starry eyes and glowing skin. Candy wrappers in the bin. Candy wrappers in the bin.
That was Baby from Space by Queen Nissan.
Wow. I love that song.
It's truly a banger. But speaking of bangers, today we have a special contest for backstreet passes for the Front Stage Boys. We have our blindfolded watermelon carving contest.
That's right, Stiffy. And you want these passes. If you haven't seen the Front Stage Boys before, they actually start the concert on the front stage, but they end it in the back streets. That's why you want the backstreet passes. So you're front and center.
So question, are you getting the second half of the show or the latter part of the show if you get these passes?
Yes. But that's the good part, though.
Oh, okay. They save all the good ones for the end.
Yeah, they start with their older material on the stage, and then as they release new songs and like sing the new songs they walk out the back door.
That's fair.
So the people there in the theater can actually see the new material. They don't even have cameramen to show them on the screens.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they just sort of leave.
So it's like a
So that's why
private showing almost.
Yeah, that's why you really want the backstreet passes. I mean, who doesn't want to hear a new Front Stage Boys song while next to a Wendy's dumpster?
Well, I mean, that would be my dream. But I have to admit to you, it kind of sounds like they're leaving at the end of the
A
show.
little bit. They do immediately after singing the song in the back alley. They do immediately get into a car and leave.
Okay. So they're not. They are singing the songs. They're not in the process of leaving and picking up their instruments and going home.
Well, they do have their instruments in hand, but I think that's because they need to play them.
Okay. Well,
Unclear what it is. Tammy, can we bring in the contestants, please? They've been wow, that went on way too long. They've been in the green room all morning waiting for this opportunity. We haven't met them yet. They were actually here. There was a whole line outside of the studio this morning. Did you see that?
yeah. People lining up for backstreet passes because they love those Front Stage Boys.
Beautiful. Bring them in. Thank you. Looks like up first we have a lady. Looks like her name is... I'm trying to see what her name is here. Her name is Judy. Young Judy. She is 23. I remember whenever I was 23. Or actually, I don't remember much of it, honestly.
Yeah, you were probably two knuckles deep inside of a bottle of Jack. And
If I remembered, I would tell you, Stiffy.
But Judy is good enough to square dance with, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. Who's coming in next? Who's this? Do you have a card? Do you have that card?
Yep, it's Farmer Beasley. He's a farmer and he's not one of the locals. He's actually pretty far out there. He came a long way. Not even sure why he's here. Why he would choose to come here, because he doesn't look like a typical fan of the Front Stage Boys. I'm just gonna call
Farmer Beasley.
I'm just gonna call him Farmer because I don't really like his last name.
Farmer Beasley, he actually runs Honey and Ham farms, right?
That's true.
Now, you can't actually get a honey baked ham there, but you can get ham and also honey because he raises bees.
See, that seems like a really dangerous thing to do. Maybe he's got an edge here because he's so dangerous. Is that he does bees?
Very dangerous. We got the last person coming in here is actually looks like his name's William. He is a college student. He's 21. and I think he's ready to carve this watermelon to get those passes. He wrote us. We asked the contestants to write us a little excerpt, and none of them did except for William. He says that he desperately wants to get his ex-girlfriend Emma back with these tickets.
That's a smart man. He's barking up the right tree on this one. The number one way to get a woman back and to get a woman in general is with a sweet concert, specifically square dancing. But in this case, the back street pass will be a great way to get a girl to come back to you.
It's true. There's nothing more romantic than a back alley. All right. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you, Tammy. Can we start the clock, please? Jeez, Tammy.
Tammy's
Lay
popping
off
off.
the sound. Lay off the soundboard, please. Can we get the timer up here, because we are actually going to be timing our contestants. They're putting the blindfolds on now. They have 2 minutes to carve the watermelons and give us a beautiful watermelon carving. I've never actually seen watermelons being carved before. I've seen pumpkins.
Yeah.
I didn't know you carved watermelons.
Well, traditionally pumpkins are carved in the Halloween season to scare away the demons. But we're currently in the summer, and I'm curious to see what a watermelon even looks like when you carve it.
Yeah, me too. Probably just look red, right?
Red on the inside, green on the outside, just like I like them.
Just like me. All right. Let's get that timer up here.
Okay.
And on your mark, get set, carve! They're going at it. Well, 2 of them are going at it. Looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Judy's got an interesting method. She's making large swipes across the top.
Now,
What is she
keep
making?
in mind to the listeners at home, you can't see it. They are blindfolded. They cannot see. And these are sharp
Yeah.
knives.
Yeah, I imagine they've been practicing, right?
Judy's actually working with our intern Thomas, and
Turn Tom.
he's holding it for her so she can get the right carving going.
I can't tell. What do you think she's going for?
Looks like a face, but I can see where the eyes would be. She's having trouble with the nose. I think we've all been there.
Yeah, that's true. William's got something interesting going on over here. I don't know if you can see on my side over here.
Mm-hmm.
He's actually carving out a broken heart.
Oh, yeah, it looks like it's cut in half.
Yeah. And not like a cartoon heart, like an actual, like the organ.
He's got the left ventricle right now. He's working on the right, what do you call the right, not artery, but it would be like, well, you know, the right.
Stiffy, I couldn't tell you. I spent my college days drinking.
That's true. That's true. Farmer Beasley appears to be asleep.
Yeah, he's just asleep. His head's resting on top of the watermelon like a pillow. Interesting method.
We're coming up on 20 seconds left to finish your carve. Judy is starting to get very desperate. I actually probably shouldn't even said that. She's starting to stab violently at the watermelon.
Yeah. Can we get the intern to hold the watermelon steady, please?
Yeah. Thomas, really get in there and hold it still so she can do it. Oh, and that's time.
That's time.
Let's take
Wait,
a look.
are we coming? Wait, hold on. Why is Judy still going?
I'm not sure. I think we should let her go. Let's go check out William and see what he's come up with.
Wow, that's beautiful. That's a beautiful carving.
It's a heart, and he's even carved out the all the different blood vessels that would be going to it, and some of them are hemorrhaging. It's very, very interpretive, if I will say that word, and a little bit disturbing, I have to say.
Yeah, he used a little bit of the juice from the watermelon to drip out, like I guess like blood.
Yeah.
This
This was
right next to it. I don't know if you can read that, but I'm looking on my end over here. Right next to it, it looks like it says Emma did this. He's
Wow.
desperate.
Yeah. Let's take a look at Farmer Beasley. He's still asleep. He hasn't woken up at all.
He's chewing on the top of that watermelon a little bit though in his sleep.
That's true.
Wonder what he's dreaming about.
Bees.
Chewing tobacco? Oh, bees. Do you think that's what he does?
I think he eats the honey that he tries to pull out, but it hasn't been filtered or fixed up yet. So it's it probably isn't good for you.
He chews on like the honeycombs?
Yeah.
Interesting. Judy.
Oh my God. Oh my
Oh
God.
shit. Oh, Jesus. We were too busy looking at the other ones. We didn't even notice that she has stabbed the intern.
Thomas. Thomas, can you hear me? Wake up. Come on, buddy.
Yeah.
Come on, buddy.
That's unfortunate.
There's blood everywhere.
Is that blood or is that from the watermelon?
It's hard to say. They've all come together. I got Tammy working on Thomas to see if we could pump some life back into him, but
Or just get him out of here, you know?
yeah, I think that would probably be best for the show if Thomas, get out of here.
Yeah. So they're gonna take Thomas. I see security coming in now. They're gonna take Thomas and they're gonna patch him up. He's gonna be A-okay. Don't worry, everybody. Thomas will be fine. Judy is getting arrested though. Apparently that was attempted manslaughter.
Would that disqualify her from the contest?
Yeah. And I'm actually gonna go ahead and disqualify William. He's a little too desperate for this. I'm gonna do Emma a favor. It doesn't seem like he really needs this. So that means the winner is Farmer Beasley. Oh, he's just woken up too. Beautiful. Farmer Beasley, you've won the tickets to the front stage boys. He looks confused.
I'm not sure that he really understood what he was here to do and what he was here for.
I've woken up looking like that many times throughout my life.
I'm sure you have.
All right, beautiful. Tammy, can we get the tickets for Farmer Beasley and get him out of here, please? Great. Well, that was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun doing that.
Yeah, what a hell of a show. We got some great carvings here. I don't know if we'll keep any of them. Especially
Probably not.
the first one, especially because I think that one may be included in a lawsuit. So
Yeah, it may actually be evidence
right.
of some sort. I may keep Farmer Beasley's though, because he just chewed on the top a little bit. Might be able to cut into that, making a little snack for the break room.
That would be delicious.
That would be delicious. All right, coming back after this break, we are going to be here with local business owner Remmy Reynolds of Red, White, and Blue Tuxedos. He had just opened up in Hatchet Wound, and we're going to hear all about his business and what he does.
See you there. First off, before we do that, we have a weather report with Hazy Hank Stevenson. Take it away. In a world where hearts may roam, love's the anchor, the guiding tow. Through stormy seas or skies of blue, it's me and you. Hand in hand we'll face the test. In each other we find our rest. With every step, our bond it grew. A timeless tale, just me and you. Through the laughter, through the tears, love's the melody we'd learned to woo. High of 97, low of 72.
Hey young ladies, are you looking for a hot date tonight? Tired of all those boys with their, whatchamacallit, telephone thingies? Looking for an older gentleman? I've got you covered. Go to sexygrandpas.com. You'll find the hottest grandpas. We're looking for love. There's love in every wrinkle.
98.5. The GOAT.
I walked into the room, everything seemed fine. But then I caught a whiff of something foul in the air. A pile of poop stood tall, a sight to behold. And little did I know, the battle would unfold. The scent hit me hard like a punch to the gut. I staggered back in horror, my eyes beginning to shut. In the fight with that big pile of poop, the smell so strong it makes me wanna whoop. Gasping for air, but it's nowhere to be found. Trapped in this stinking mess on shaky ground. I tried to hold my ground, but the smell was too much. It filled my lungs with poison like a toxic touch. I covered my nose and closed my eyes tight, but the odor lingered on like a relentless fight. The stench hit me hard like a punch to the gut. I staggered back in horror, my eyes beginning to shut. In the fight with the big pile of poop, the smell so strong it makes me wanna whoop. Gasping for air, but it's nowhere to be found. Trapped in this stinky mess on shaky ground. I tried to reason with it to make it go away, but the pile of poop just laughed in a foul display. So I gathered up my courage and fought with all my might. The smell was overpowering like a never-ending fight. In a fight with a big pile of poop, the smell so strong it makes me wanna whoop. Gasping for air, but it's nowhere to be found. Trapped in this sinking mess on shaky ground. And though I may have lost to this stench so vile, I'll never forget the day I battled poop with style. For sometimes in life you face challenges untold, but with perseverance and humor you'll always hold.
That was Fight with a Poop by Cunt Wrecker, who actually just signed on with Cun Records. Pretty exciting.
Nice. That's you need something like that in Hatchet Wound.
Yeah,
You need
absolutely.
something like that. It just pairs up really well.
Absolutely. That song is actually pretty beautiful because if you listen to the lyrics, it's actually more about politics.
Yeah, there's a hidden meaning in it.
Yeah. Speaking of things hidden, there's a little store hidden here in Hatchet Wound that we're gonna let the business owner talk about. It's a new business, just opened up over on 3rd Street. It is Red, White, and Blue Tuxedos. And walking into the studio now, we have business owner Remmy Reynolds. Great. Tammy's miking him up right now. I'm very excited to ask him some questions. It's always great whenever we get a local business here in Hatchet Wound, because there for a while the only things that we really had was a Dairy Queen and a Kohl's, but it seems like we're really expanding recently.
Yeah, Dairy Queen and Kohl's, let's not shortchange it. It did make the town. But it's always nice to get something local, something you could only get here in Hatchet Wound.
Very true. Oh, here it comes.
He's taller than I thought.
He's very tall, very broad guy. Great. Remmy, how are you doing today?
Pretty good.
So Remmy, it's great to have you here. Let me ask you, how did you come up with red, white, and blue tuxedos?
My grandma died, and we all went to the funeral on the 4th of July, and then we went to a cookout in our suits, and I thought to myself, red, white, and blue tuxedos.
Yeah, man of many words. Beautiful. So obviously the business is called Red, White, and Blue Tuxedos, and that's a very specific choice of colors. I mean, you can only really wear that on like what, the 4th of July, I guess, for to be patriotic. I'm just curious, what other colors do you offer? Well, we have red, white, and blue tuxedos.
Okay.
We have white, blue, and red tuxedos.
Uh-huh.
We have blue, white, and red and blue tuxedos.
Great.
We have white and red tuxedos with a little bit of blue on the cuffs.
Uh-huh.
We also offer red tuxedos with blue and white shoes.
Mm-hmm.
And we have red, blue, white, and blue and red tuxedos.
That's real good. Man, I feel like if I wore something like that, I would be very, very popular with the ladies. I just want to know, how much are these tuxedos costing and where can I get them?
One tuxedo cost $1 million. You can find them at Red, White, and Blue Tuxedos on 3rd Street in Hatchet Wound, Nevada.
3rd Street, that's right next to Club Red, which I'll be at tonight.
Oh, that's where you're square dancing tonight?
That's where I'm square dancing. Remmy, I just pointed it out there that I would love, and I mean love, to buy one of these. $1 million is a steep asking price, I feel.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Remmy,
I don't think that was a compliment.
Remmy, thank you so much for coming here today.
Yeah. Thank you. Tammy, can you show him out, please?
Remmy's slowly getting out. He moves slowly, but he's making one last noise before he leaves. Oh, Remmy.
Yeah, he just kind of saunters, doesn't he? He just kind of saunters around.
Yeah, he's but if you really need a tuxedo and you got $1 million in the bank, Red, White, and Blue Tuxedos is your hookup. It's on 3rd Street.
Sounds like it's a legitimate business. So, all right, well, that was a great show today. This morning, beautiful Hatchet Wound. We are getting near to the end of the show, though.
Yep.
Yeah, it's almost time for the 5 o'clock changeover. I think at about 5 o'clock they actually do an hour of Gypsy Jazz. So if you're interested in Gypsy Jazz, that starts at 5 o'clock.
Yep, I will not be partaking of that. Of course, I'm a big square dance fan. I'm going dancing tonight. I would invite you, but I know you've got the whole alcoholic thing.
Yeah, I actually, well, hey, I have to go back to my retreat for the night. I'm taking a little sabbatical from home. Sarah is keeping the house right now, so. Yes. Was that a doorbell ding?
Yeah, she's gonna get some visitors.
No.
But that wasn't,
Tammy,
it was just kind of
very
like
funny.
I did.
Very funny. Very funny. So yeah, I actually have to check in with that. Beautiful. So yeah, we are actually going to change over in a minute. We do have I think we have one last song that's going to play.
Yep.
Before we go, I don't have a name for the song here though. I didn't write that down. I didn't have it on the papers today.
It's okay. We just let them play, and
let them play.
Let them play.
Let them play. Just like the boys, right? Just let them play.
Let them boys play.
Oh, that's what I always say. Let them play. Beautiful.
Wow. It's been a pleasure, and we'll see you guys on the next show.
Yeah, tune in tomorrow morning. We will have some interesting events tomorrow morning. I'm pretty sure we're going to see well, you won't see him, but we will. There'll be the man with the largest foot will be stopping by.
Yeah. You know what they say about people with big feet?
They can't square dance.
Talk to you guys next time.
98.98.5. The GOAT.
with eyes that gleam like emeralds and skin of silver and gold. The spacecraft landed softly on Earth's green plains, but instead of seeking conquest, they sought more earthly gains. Aliens on a high, with bloodshot eyes they roll, lost in clouds of smoke, far from their celestial home. They dream of domination, but their plans are hazy. But I'm addicted to marijuana and those so lazy. They lounge in the saucers, puffing on the stash. Their ambitions of conquest turned into a hash. They'd rather roll another joint than conquer mankind. The mission of world domination left far behind. Aliens on a high, with bloodshot eyes they roll, lost in clouds of smoke, far from their celestial home. They dream of domination, but their plans are hazy. But they're addicted to marijuana and oh so lazy. The governments of Earth, they scratch their heads and off as slave back extraterrestrials broke the earthly law. They offered them treaties, tried to strike a deal, but the aliens just chuckle, too high to even feel. Aliens on a high, with bloodshot eyes they roll, lost in clouds of smoke, far from their celestial home. They dream of domination, but their plans are hazy. But they're addicted to marijuana and oh so lazy. So here they stay in their interstellar haze, lost in a cosmic daze for countless days. Aliens on a high, their ambitions may be lazy, but they're too stoned to care in this earthly reverie.